So I just went outside, take the trash out, and there's an engine sound right as I walk up to the door to open the door. Like I hear it through the door, and then there's just the engine sound going off when I walk out the door. And then, like it starts through the door right as I walk up to the door, and then it's going off as I walk out the door, and then there's someone hitting their lock button, and then I get to the trash can, I see a white SUV right as I walk up to the dumpster, and then as I'm walking back, there's another engine sound and another lock button as I walk back up to the door, and then I go inside, and there's someone cell phone is going off in their apartment down the hall as I walk up to my apartment door, which is something that I forgot to mention. There's always like people's phones or like phone alarms or whatever going off. Or they'll just answer a phone or hang up a phone next to me. So like I'll hear that in the hallway a lot when I'm walking down the hallway in my apartment. Like as I walk by someone's apartment, I'll hear stuff like that, or I'll just hear whatever random noise coming out of their apartment, or them coughing, or blowing their nose, or just saying something all of a sudden, or whatever, or just walking out their door next to me, or whatever. Or one day I walked by my neighbor's apartment and he was playing the song Bad Boys, What You Gonna Do? And he just like cracked the door open when I walked by him and then closed it. Or whatever he did. He like had it cracked open, he closed it when I walked by or something like that. But he's just blasting that song out of his door as he does. But a lot of times I'll hear those cell phone sounds. So I heard that right when I walked out to the door of my apartment to come back in my apartment. I just hear a cell phone like a ringtone, right at that exact moment. So that just happened. I've been taking a nap most of the day, so I pretty much just got up a minute ago. And when I got up, though, I looked out my window and I saw a bunch of stockheads out there doing clown dances in their stockmobiles. And then there was also someone walking up when I went out there, and she was the one that was hitting her lock button, I think. So she was also walking up right when I came back in. And If I would have just stood out there, it would have been another car driving by, syncing up with someone walking out or whatever. If I just keep standing out there, people just keep driving by and walking out. Just more and more of them. Like it's an entire culture of people. Like it's the normal thing to do to stalk, I guess. I guess that's the normal thing to do. I never knew. Till like a year ago. It's still kind of new to me. It still kind of blows my mind that that's just a normal thing to do, apparently. Why is it the normal thing to do? I don't know. I have no idea why. All I know is it is because it's everybody around. It's like everybody. Like all the regular people that work around here doing it, and all the regular people that live around here doing it, and everybody that I've seen in my family since I figured this out is doing it, pretty much, or most of them. So it's like everybody around is doing it, so apparently it's normal. So why? I don't know, but apparently it is, though. According to the daily patterns that I see right in front of my eyeballs. Why on God's green earth would you stalk with a baby stroller? I don't know. But apparently, that's normal. That's the regular thing that you do on Earth. If you're a human being on Earth. Or at least in America, but definitely other countries too. But I don't know how many other countries. But definitely in America and seemingly in Germany and Australia and a few other places at least, and maybe the entire planet. If you're a human being, the normal thing to do is to stalk robotically for the New World Order satanic cult with your baby stroller. with your baby stroller even, with a literal baby in it, literally rolling around stalking people with it. To make them go crazy and snap on you with your baby stroller. Like, to me that seems abnormal and weird, but apparently that's normal and regular. To me, if I was gonna stalk somebody, I would at the very least not bring my baby stroller along. At the very, very least, I would not involve my baby in the stalking mission. You know? Like, I don't know what amount of money you would have to give me to make me stalk somebody, but I don't think any amount of money I would involve my baby in it. I don't think. You know, I've never held $1 million in my hand, but I don't think I would involve my baby in the stalker mission, or even stalk for that matter. But if I was going to, I wouldn't bring my baby out. That's insane. Right? Isn't that insane to bring your baby along? But no, that's normal, I guess. Because I see 1 million people with their babies and their children every day. So, you know, I just got a lot of questions about it. Like, why? That's one question I got, is why? Why would you do that? Another question is, why me? And why are you stalking me in general? What did I do to get stalked? And why are you the stalker head? And why are you stalking with a baby stroller? And why do you go on stalker dates with your stalker girlfriend? I just see I just see couples together like they're on a date, but they're out stalking on their date. Like, why is stalking a romantical date that people go on? I don't get that. Why do you go on romantic stalker dates and bring out your stalker babies in their red stalker shirts? And why do you bring your dog out stalking, risk your dog's life and your baby's life to stalk me? And what's up with that? You know, why? And how much are they paying you? And are they paying you? And What? What is it that makes you want to stalk me? Or do you even want to stalk me? Or what? It's a lot of questions. It's just still a lot of questions and no answers to any of the questions. And I just got all these questions. And the whole thing is just really questionable. My refrigerator just turned on to stalk me. And why? And why does it always do that? And why are you a fucking stalker head, refrigerator? What's your problem, bro? My refrigerator's just a relentless stockhead. I never did anything to my refrigerator. I thought we were cool. I thought my refrigerator was cool, but he's a stockhead. He still keeps my food cold, at least. So at least does that. You know, why, how does it work? What's wrong with them? How much they getting paid? What's going on with the animals? Why are they stalking? Are they robot animals? Are they paying the cats with catnip? Or what's going on? I don't know. And then why can't they say anything? And I don't think that their body snatched. I don't think that it's that. I think that they know exactly, or they don't know exactly. You know, they don't know the full extent of what's happening, but they know things that they can't say, that they're not allowed to say, or else they're gonna get their tongue chopped off or something. So I don't think it's they're being body snatched. I think I ruled that one out. I don't think it's that. But then again, maybe some people it is that. I don't know. And it seems like the animals are that. It seems like they body snatch the animals. But maybe they're robot animals. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure most of the people know what's going on to some extent. And they're just bullshitting me and playing pretend in my face all day. That's what I think. I don't think they're body snatched. I don't think they're demon possessed. I think they're just playing a game. An intricate jigsaw game. Hunger game. I think that's what it is. But I'm just trying to unravel the mystery, though, you know, figure out exactly what it is. But it's kind of a waste of time, too, I guess. Because I'm never going to figure it out. But I'm still intrigued, though, you know. This silver car is driving out. Here we go. Nothing? Okay. Here goes a black car. Or a gray car. And then a silver car, right? Synced with it. So they were synced up. And then there's a white truck synced with that. And then there's a red car. And they're synced up at both corners. And then the AC thing turns off at the exact same time when they go around the corner. So why did they just do that? I don't know. Why? I don't know. I don't know why they would do that. I don't know. Don't know. I don't know. I still don't know. And I don't know how long it's been. I don't know if it's been my whole life or not. And I don't know what's wrong with my parents and my family. And I don't know why. And I don't know anything. Don't know why you'd play with someone's head like this, and I don't know why there's two white trucks and a silver car syncing up perfectly with each other and then syncing up with another white car perfectly. I don't know why they're doing it again right now. And then there's a silver car driving out with a red shirt and it's syncing up with another silver car, and it's also syncing up with the white truck pulling up in the parking lot. And then there's a guy walking around the white truck that I think he got out of the passenger seat. And he's a sinkerhead. And then he's syncing with these silver cars as he walks out. And he's also he's helping the white truck back up into the parking spot because it's got a trailer on it. But he's also gang stalking, I bet $1,000. He just walked out synced up with the silver cars. But he don't got a red shirt though, so why don't he got a red shirt? That's another question. Is why don't they all got a red shirt? What's special about this guy, he don't got a red shirt. Like, he don't gotta wear the uniform too? Why not? But I saw a black and a silver car back there again. And then there's another silver car syncing with the black car parking right now. And then it's also right as the white car is finally parking. He still hasn't parked yet, but I bet right when he does, something else is gonna drive out. Yup. This black car just drove out of this red car, and then another black car. There's a blue car. So black car, red car, and blue car. And then here goes a 33 license plate car driving right by my apartment. And it's a gray car, and then it's gonna sync with a black car or a white car. It's syncing with the white car at the street. I knew it was gonna be either a black or a white car or another silver car. One of those, and it was a white car, and I knew it. And there's absolutely nothing happening now. Just looks like a regular world out there now. But then a silver car drives out right when my AC, or the AC thing outside of my apartment, turned on. Whatever you call it. I don't know if it's an AC or what it is. I just call it the AC thing. But it turned on right when the silver car drove out, and there was also a banging noise out there at the same time. And then someone is emptying a dumpster and then walking away right as the black car takes off. And then someone else walks out right when the black car starts to drive forward. And they're walking through the parking lot, and then they're gonna pull off synchronized. And then there's a white and a red car driving out at the exact same time as each other, and then going around the corners at the exact same time as each other. And then the guy is getting in a white car in the parking lot, and then the white truck unloaded the trailer and he's taking off again. And then there's also 3 other cars. I think they're all black cars. And then there's a silver car syncing with the black car, the last black car, as it goes in the parking lot and drives through the parking lot. And then there's one of these ATV thing, golf cart looking things, whatever you call those. And then there's a gray car driving by me at the exact same time. And then right as he stops to back up in the parking lot, the white car takes off out of the parking lot. And then right as it turns, the red car drives out. And then right as it goes around the corner, the white truck is driving forward again. And also the white car is taking off out of the parking lot. And it's all synced up perfectly with each other. And then the white car comes back around and he syncs up with another white car around both corners. And then a guy with a red shirt drives out in a black truck syncing with a silver car. And then it syncs with a white car around the other corner. Okay, now there comes another car. This is non-stop, multiple cars, just one after the other. Okay, now they're done. Okay, but there's a guy walking out, synced up with the last car. So it's still going. take a break to the next clown show. Like, they just keep syncing up cars. Just one after the other after the other. You're like, damn, let me take a break. Let me take a breath, guys. Damn. Trying to kill me or something? They're just syncing up more cars right now. Like, it's like a blue car and then an orange car and then a blue car and then a red car or something like that. And then there's a white van driving out now, and then he's gonna sync with a car right now. He syncs with the AC thing turning off, going around the corner. And then there's a black car driving out right now. And it syncs with a silver car. And then it syncs with someone walking out. And then there's a red truck driving out. And then it's got a dog hanging out the window and it's syncing with this green truck. And then there's a silver car syncing with a silver car. And then the green truck is syncing with a cop car. And then there's two people walking out. And they're gonna sync up, I bet. So once again, why are they all doing it? I still don't know. Why is it so many people? I don't know. Have they all been raised up from children to stock? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I still don't know. Well, these people that walked out right when they get across the street, the AC thing turned on. And I think right when they got to the street, there was a car. And then right when they get to the sidewalk, there's a white truck driving by and then a white van right behind the white truck. And then right when the white van goes around the corner, the car right next to them is taking off, and also they closed their car door, and also it's a silver car taking off, and also it was syncing with a black car, and also they got in a black car, and they're taking off right as the silver car takes off out of the parking lot. And also there's a white SUV right outside my apartment, and he was closing the door synchronized with them, and it's all at the same time. It's all at the same exact time. And then a tan car drives up and it's syncing with the black car pulling out. And then a red truck is coming out right as it gets to the edge of the parking lot. Wait, it's a blue car though. So it's a blue car. I thought it was a black car, but it's actually a blue car. And right when it got to the edge of the parking lot, a red truck drove out. And then someone else is getting in a car, and right when the car door closes, the AC thing turned off outside, and also this guy from the white SUV over here was walking around synchronized. And then I hear someone laughing, and they're probably doing synchronizer laughing out there. They just make all types of weird noises like that guy. So he's probably doing it. Because usually when I hear something like that, that's what it is. So, I don't know, probably. Anyway, this truck is taking off. It's a gangstalker that I always see too, and he's syncing up with a black car pulling out, and then it's syncing up with a silver car driving by also. And then someone is walking to the edge of the parking lot, scratching her head, and right as she does, the silver car sinks with a white truck, and then there's a white SUV right behind it, and then the other gang stalker is driving around through the parking lot for no reason. And then right when it gets to the street, two white trucks drive out, simultaneous, and then they go around the corners simultaneous with him going around the corner also. Wow, dude. So in that time, however long that was, me standing in the window, I saw about 1,000,000 gang stalkers. Like, not the same cars looping back around, remember? It's not that. It's new ones coming through non-stop. Occasionally it's the same ones looping back around. But for the most part, it's just new ones non-stop. And then there's a white car driving by right now as I speak, and I know he's another one. I don't even gotta see him synchronizing, I just know he's another one. He's gotta be. If he's not, then it's a miracle. I see a black car, and then he's syncing with another black car, and then there was a tan car, and he's probably another one. And I can barely see through this window. They just still do things out there. Like, I have to, like, do this to see all the synchronizers happening. But they just keep doing it, though. It's really ridiculous. There's someone walking up now, and I know it's, oh yeah, she's a gang stalker that I always see. And she was gang stalking me before I even knew anything about it. She was just starting random arguments with me deliberately. Wait, is that same girl? No, that's not her. But she was syncing up with a white truck in the background, and she's got a Masonic checkerboard hat on. And then right as she walks by me, there's another white SUV driving through the parking lot. And then there's also someone walking out with a dog. At the same time. And then she turns around with the dog when another white truck drives out with the construction vehicle on the trailer behind it. But then the guy with the white SUV is just sitting in the parking lot, and he might be staring at me with binoculars, jerking off or something over there. I don't know. And then the person with the dog walked away again, off stage. And then a white SUV is driving out, another one, and then it syncs up with the AC thing turning off. And then a blue truck is driving out. And then It didn't do anything. It might have been syncing with the white SUV a little late. Might have been doing that, but I don't know. But then there's the silver Pizza Hut car that I always see gang stalking me, and what was he doing? I don't know. But he's always gang stalking me. And the person in the white SUV is doing some weird hand movements that I don't know if they were syncing up with the cars driving by, probably. They're doing it again. Or is she doing her hair or something? I don't know what she's doing over there. They just always be doing weird things. So maybe she's signaling at me, maybe she's not. Hard to say, but she is a gang stalker either way. Oh, there's some people over there that I didn't see. Are they gang stalkers? At least one of them's gotta be, statistically. Because there's a group of people over there, so statistically speaking, one of them's gonna gang stalk me at some point, I bet. And probably did already, but I didn't see him over there. And then a black car just synced with a black car, and then the AC turned off when it went around the corner, and then more gang stalkers around the corner, coming up right now. This silver car just drove out right when I said that, out of the parking lot, like he's just sitting there waiting. And he drove out right at that moment, and he's the gang stalker, but he just drives out by himself, though. And then his white car and a red car drove by, and then another white car is taken off out of the parking lot, and then my water heater turned on at the same time that he started driving. You hear it? It started right there. And another white truck is driving out. And he's a sinker head truck that I always see. And then a bird just flew right over my apartment, and it's probably a sinker bird. Because they're just always doing that, flying birds right over my head right as the car drives out. There's someone coming out, opening the door on a silver car right when the AC thing outside my apartment turns off. And it just keeps going. It's different combinations of different things. Over and over and over. And over and over and over and over. And then before the video that I made today on Instagram, right before that, there was like 10 white cars in a row, just going up the street in a row, and then other white cars coming the other way up the street. But like when I walked up to the intersection, it was like 10 white cars in a row, all just one after the other after the other. At least. And then like the first one, it was either the first one or the last one in the row had one light. And then like I was walking across this this super busy street the other day, and it's like it would just be a ton of cars driving by, and like I can't tell which ones are all the gang stalkers and which ones aren't. But like occasionally they'll like sync up things within the the just pile of traffic driving by. But like the first cars and the last cars driving by will sync up though, and it's like they like lead the traffic with gang stalker cars, and then it's just all the cars in the middle are like a mystery. But then occasionally it's like red and blue cars driving by each other, or white cars driving by each other. But then like the first cars and the last cars in the group will be gang stalker cars, and it's like, like it's like no cars, and then gang stalkers, and then a bunch of cars, and then gang stalkers, and then no cars, and then gang stalkers and a bunch of cars. You don't know which one's a gang stalkers, which one's not, and then gang stalkers and no cars. Everywhere I go, at the front of the traffic and the back of the traffic is gang stalkers. Everywhere. Oh, they're getting out of the white SUV, finally. And then what? Are they gonna have a red shirt? They're just standing there by the white SUV with the door open. They're probably waiting for another white SUV to drive by. Yup. Right as another white SUV drives in front of the other white SUV, the door finally closes. He's got a blue shirt though. Well, I mean, he's got a blue shirt, but right when he got across the street, there was a red car driving out. So it was probably a red and a blue sync with his blue shirt. Probably, most likely, it's exactly what it was. Because it ain't the first time I've seen it, and it ain't the last time I've seen it. So, it's probably what it was. But it was just their car syncing with him either way. I'm pretty sure it looked like it was synced up with him. So, it was probably a red car with the blue shirt. And then this white SUV that's outside my apartment is on now, and he's gonna take off in a minute, I bet. And then this red car is synced up with this other white SUV on the street, and there's other sinker heads over there. Like as I was walking up to the window. And then there's gray car, and then he looked regular. So what's that? 2 regular cars in 50 minutes? Is that what we're at now? 2 or 3 regular cars, or what? I lost count. Whatever the number is, we're still outnumbered by a long shot. But in between, though, there's nothing happening again. But here comes a loud blue truck, and he's got a red shirt in the blue truck. Yep, he's got a red shirt in the blue truck, and then right when he turns to park, a white SUV drives out. And then he backs up again. He's gonna drive forward when another car drives out. Yep, and it's another white car. Yep. And then he parks again right when the other white car goes around the other corner. And then he gets out and walks in the building with his red shirt out of his blue truck. He's probably got blue underpants with his red shirt or whatever. He's got a red sock and a blue sock on. I can't see the socks though. And then a red truck drove out and synced up with a white truck driving through the parking lot. And then it syncs up with the white SUV when it gets across the parking lot. And then nothing. And then a white truck. And then a truck starts beeping. And then the white truck syncs with a blue truck. And there's a gray truck right behind the white truck. And then there's a black SUV. And it syncs with a white SUV. It wasn't syncing with anything when it came out, but I was like, I know this is another one that's gonna sync, and then it syncs with the white SUV. And then another black car drove out. I don't know about that guy. As far as I know, he's another regular one, so that's 4 regular cars and 4 million non-regular cars. So we're still outnumbered by a lot. So we're still 300 Spartans. right now. There they go. There they go out there. There's like 10 of them out there right now, and then another wave of 10 more of them are coming. Just because I exist, there's cars outside driving by right now. Even though I'm not looking, they're still driving by. It's kind of ridiculous how it's just because I exist, there's people driving by right now. Kind of retarded to the max. It's just maximum idiocracy levels retardation. There they go with 2 red cars and then a blue car. Just all close to each other. And then there's a bunch of birds flying over me right now, right as they go around the corner. And then a white van is driving out. And it all looks synced up with each other. And then another red car is driving out with the white car going around the other corner. And then nothing. And then a gray car, and then nothing. So that's 5 regular cars. We're getting up there. We might win by the end of the day. We got 5 regular cars. That's a lot. We're getting up there. People are starting to quit being gang stalkers and realizing how retarded it is. I just saw another regular car drive by, so we got 6 regular cars now. This is a good day. Oh, there they go gang stalking again, though. There's some irregular cars. There's a bunch of more gang stalkers. They're racking up the numbers again. We're losing still. Shit. There's like 5 more gang stalkers all at once. But still, though, I saw 6 regular cars today. That gives me hope. That's a lot of regular cars. once again, I'm recording right now, so they're not making any noises at all right now. But if I wasn't recording right now, they'd probably be making more noises out there. They'd be they'd be hitting car lock buttons and dumpster slams and all the noises out there. But right now it's quiet out there. You're just driving by a bunch of cars. I just heard an engine sound right now. He's probably doing that just because I was just talking about it. What setup they got for me this time? I know they got something planned out, mapped out. They always do. There's two black cars, or there's a black and a blue car, and the door. Did you hear that door slam on the apartment building? Right when I walked up to the window, and also this car just came up and parked right when I walked up to the window, right out here, right outside. And then as the guy walks out, I hear the apartment door close out there in the hallway. The guy that pulled up and parked out here. As he walks out of the car, I hear another door close. And then I see two tan cars driving out close to each other. And that was it with those cars. There's just two tan cars driving out close to each other. They're just weird. I don't know what else to say. I've seen a lot of tan cars today, too. That's like the theme for today, I guess. Because when I looked out my window first thing this morning, I was seeing some tan cars. And then when I was recording on Instagram, I saw a few tan cars. So I guess tan is today's color. And then there's a silver and a white truck sinking up. And then there's another white SUV. And then he's turning in the parking lot. And then when he parks, another white car is going to drive out or something. When he parks, a tan car and a red car drive out. And then the tan car syncs with the blue car. And then it syncs with another red car. And then it syncs with another red car. And then they're getting out of the parked red car right as another blue truck drives out. And then they're walking up, and a bird is flying over my window at the same time that they walk through this place where there's always a gangstalked thing happening. And then they're walking up to the building right as these other gang stalkers are driving by on the street. And it's a black car and a red car. And they got out of the red car, remember? And then there's a white SUV and a black truck syncing up. And then there's a white van driving out. And then it's syncing with a red car. And then there's an engine sound syncing with the red car going around the corner. And it's a blue truck. And it's that same blue truck that pulled up a minute ago and he's taking off again. And he takes off synced up with white truck. And then another white car drives out. And then more gang stalkers. A white Domino's car syncs with the white car. And then there's a black and a gray car. And they're gang stalkers, I bet. And then the AC thing turns on when the black car goes around the corner, and then nothing. Finally, nothing. Finally, there's another break, but it's not going to be long. I just know they're coming in about 3 seconds. But I'm done looking out the window right now, I think. It's just the same shit over and over. It's just different patterns. It's always something different, but it's always the same, too. Open that window, see if they do some sound effects. Well, you hear that AC thing turning on right as I start to stir the food? That was the sink. Fucking insane, dude. They just keep doing it. They just keep doing it. Like, it's like a little bit out this window that I can see at a time, and I have to keep doing this to like see them sink at the corners. But they just keep doing it though. And it's just insane to me. And there's a white SUV driving out right when I walk up to the window, and then it's sinking with the gray car. And then a blue truck drove out, and then there's gonna be a red car. There's a cop car with the blue car, okay. And then there's a red car with the cop car. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Like sometimes, and then the blue car comes back around again, or it's a different blue car, I think. And he's syncing with the red car, and it's coming around through the parking lot. All of a sudden, as the red car went around the corner. But yeah, sometimes they'll sync a car with a blue car, and then it'll sync with a red car, like that cop car just did right now. So I had a feeling that it was gonna be a red car right after the cop car, and it was. Like sometimes it will be a blue car, and then a white car, and then a red car. You know, a police car's lights is blue and red, so maybe they're doing that too, because a police car's lights is blue and red, so they have a blue car in between the cop car and the red car. Maybe it's that too, I don't know. But they definitely will have a car syncing with a blue car that syncs with a red car. They do that all the time. And now there's nothing again. So I got a lot of questions, like what the fuck, and why the fuck, and the fuck, and what, and why, and how the fuck, and who the fuck would do this, and why the fuck. Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you? And who has the answers? A lot of questions like those. So what do y'all think? What's the answers? Y'all got any answers for me? You got any hypotheses? Let me know in the comment section what you think. Let me know if you think it's the reptilians or the demons or the body snatchers. We literally live in the Matrix, or what? What's your thoughts on it? Because all I got is a bunch of speculations and no answers still. But I think I kind of know what's going on, and I think I know some things, but I don't really know. But I think I know, but I don't know. But all I really know for sure is that it just keeps happening, and that's just gonna keep happening. That's all that I really know for sure. Like right now, there's a white car, and he's another one, and he was syncing up with a red car, and they're the other ones. So I know that for sure. But why? I don't know. Hey, I just saw another regular car, green car. Woo! I just saw 7 regular cars in 79 minutes. Is this loud engine? Oh, there's a white car taking off. He's syncing up with loud truck driving by, and then he's syncing up with the with the AC thing turning off outside as he turns out on the street. And then he's syncing up with nothing as he leaves. Nothing happened, but then a red car drives out right after, so maybe that was it. He's just a little late, and then he's syncing with a silver car though. So he's probably just a little late for the white sync, but then he's syncing definitely with the silver car though. Anyway, let's make another beat. Shall I? Make another beat. You hear that AC thing turn on and off out there? He just keeps doing it. It's gonna do it again right when my computer, it did it again right when I said it, so it's probably doing that. So yeah, this is the one that I made last night, updated, did some more things. I like it. Let's make a new one. I'm gonna use the same song, make a different beat. Ooh. Ooh. Welcome to the Truman Show. Yep. You're right. They're still making sounds outside. Like, I heard someone make some banging noise, and then that AC thing just keeps turning on and off. So. I don't know. Did you hear the AC thing turn off right when I stand up? Right when I stand it up? Did you hear that? Oh, there's a chemtrail up there. No bots yet? Damn, I've been standing here for a whole 10 seconds and there's not a bot. There's a guy walking out and I hear an engine sound. And he's getting in a military license plate car. Is he? He just walked up to it. There's someone in it, he's talking to him, and he keeps looking up at my apartment window though. But he's just this guy in an orange shirt. He walked out with an engine sound, and he's talking to a guy with a military license plate. And right when he walked up to the car, someone hit their lock button, and then another gang stalker drove out in the background. And then this guy that's talking to the military license plate car, he just keeps looking up at me. He just keeps glancing up at my window. And then a white van is backing out, synced up with another car driving by. And he's taking off out of the parking lot. And then right as he starts driving, the guy that's standing there talking points up at me. He's just staring up at me right now. And then here comes a white SUV. It's driving right by me. And then right as he gets to the street, the guy points up at me again. He's just talking. He's just standing there talking to somebody sitting in the car, and he just keeps pointing up at me as he's talking. Or looking at me and like staring at me for a while. The AC thing is turned on right when I stopped talking. Did you hear it? Oh, oh. Right when it turns off right there, I hear an engine sound. It's a black truck sinking with a white truck. There's a cop car driving right by my apartment, sinking with the white truck parking. And then he's sinking with another white car at the street when he gets to the street with the pigmobile. And then the AC thing turns off right there too. Or turns on, I mean. Wow. That was crazy. Literally crazy. And the AC thing just turned off right when I walked by the window over here. And then someone just hit their lock button right now. Synced up. It was probably that white truck. Whoever it was a gang stalker. I think they're doing the engine sounds out there now. I don't really know. And that's another one of the questions is like, which engine sounds aren't gang stalkers? I don't know that either. It's like every time I hear an engine sound, it could be a gang stalker, but some of them definitely are gang stalkers. And most of the time, it's a gang stalker. Like most of the time when I hear an engine sound, it's a gang stalker. So all the rest of the engine sounds, I don't really know. Alright, one more time. I'm gonna walk up to my window one more time. What's gonna happen this time? I hear a loud engine right as I walk up. And I see two black cars driving by simultaneous and a white car. I see someone with a red shirt out here smoking a cigarette with someone else. And then they're gonna do a gangstalk thing in a minute, I bet. And then there's a white SUV driving out. And then did he do anything? I don't know. But my neighbor is always talking over here synchronized through the wall, like talking on the phone to somebody or whatever. He's always talking synchronized through the wall. Like that. So he did that right when a blue car drove out, and it was right after the white car, and then the blue car synced with the red car. And then another red car is driving out. And then right as it goes around the corner, it syncs with the AC thing turning on. And then I hear more engine sounds coming up. They're coming to gangstalk, I bet. And the AC thing just turned off right when I leaned up in my window, and then the guy over there is talking again right after. And then the silver car drove out. Right when it goes around the corner, I hear a loud motorcycle in the distance. The exact same time. So there they go with the engine sounds. They're doing it now. They've been doing like little subtle ones like every once in a while. But it took them a minute to get out there with the engine sounds. It took them like a whole hour. But now they're out there with the engine sounds. And there's also multiple gang stalkers driving by right now. Yep. But anyway, I'll get off here for now. Just coming on here to say it again that I still don't know what's going on. And the AC just turned on again right as I walk by the window again. You hear it? So I don't know why that's happening and why it keeps happening and why it's never gonna stop happening and why they can just keep getting away with it happening. It's a lot of whys and whats and how so's and all the question marks. So let me know what you think in the comments. Let's try to figure it out.